and welcome to episode 6 of Super Mario 64. Alright, so in the last episode, we beat Bowser for the first time, and we also finished up with Big Boo's Haunt, and we also unlocked the Vanish Cap. And in this episode, we are going to unlock the Metal Cap. First, I'm going to speak to the Toad here. And there we have the first star of the episode. Yep, there are these toads that will give you stars. And I suppose a lot of players who played this game for the first time would not know that. Although I'm sure that some people had been encouraged to do that when they first played this game, like by their friends. Like, I think some friends have said, you should talk to the toads. They may give you stars. And I suppose there are some people that probably would not know exactly what toads will give you stars and what ones won't. But if you played this game before, and you played through it quite a lot of times, then it pretty much becomes easy during the subsequent playthroughs of the game. Since you know what toads have the stars now, since you've played through this game plenty of times. And here is the swimming beast, also known as Dory. I think that this creature has goggles in some other games. I think that it does in Super Mario 64 DS, which I think I've seen video playthroughs on that game, but I haven't actually played it myself, and I'm not sure if I'm going to get a DS to do that. Unless, has Super Mario 64 DS been released to, say, the 3DS? I don't know if it has. I don't think it has. Pretty sure it's just for the DS. Now, what's interesting is that I don't think that I knew it straight away, but if you actually face in the direction that you want to go when riding on Dory's head, she will actually go in that direction. And we have just stepped down on the green jelly donut. So we now have the metal cap unlocked. And this stage also has some red coins for us to pick up, which will give us another star. So I'm going to be doing that. It's interesting how the stages that have the cap power-ups, or the area where you need to unlock the cap power-ups, also contains a star, so it gives you another reason to come here. A nice little bonus. So there you have it. We got the metal cap unlocked, and we got another secret star obtained. Yeah, I think that's the only time in the original Mario 64 where there is a hidden stage inside of one of the main stages. When I played through Star Road, the same thing also applied. Well, in this game, the stages where you unlock the cap power-ups are, well, there is one that you get from the main castle after you get 10 stars. And then there is the one that you get for draining the moat and going into that hole. That one was the Vanish Cap. The one in the castle was the Wing Cap. And then the Metal Cap stage is hidden within the main entrance, hidden within Hazy Maze Cave, which is one of the main levels of the game. Sorry if I'm jumbling some words a bit. Happens sometimes, if I have a lot to say. Right, now this room is a bit tricky. At least it was during my first playthrough of the game. Where I needed to get the metal cap, and then activate the door to get that opened up. And then, once I go through the door, I needed to go and get the star, which was across some gaps. And as you had seen, we actually skipped over a couple of stars. Although I don't think it's that important if I'm doing the stars out of order or not. And of course I do need to go through this section again. Alright, come on Mario. Oh no. Oh no! Oh! Well, that was a fail. Anyway, what I was saying is that each and every time I need to go through the cave, go through the same section again to get each star. So I'm actually just going to speed through this, or rather just cut to when I get back to the cave. So I'll meet you guys there. On second thought, we'll just get this star, since it was just right here. Yeah, it was, watch for rolling rocks. Like, right before we enter the door that leads to the elevator, there, you just need to kick up the wall to get the star. I can't believe it. That was the last star, but you can get it so early on in the level. Now we're back in the cavern, and there's something interesting that I remember seeing in this area when I was a kid. I'm going to show it to you guys real quickly. It's over this way. Underground lake. Right, metal cap. Left, abandoned mine. Closed. A gentle sea dragon lives here. Pound on his back to make him lower his head. Don't become his lunch. Well, why would we become Dory's lunch? Yeah. Although, isn't Dory supposed to be a girl? The sign refers to this creature as a he, but I think I've seen people refer to it as female. And I wonder why it says don't become his lunch. Is that supposed to throw some people off? Like, make people think that Dory will possibly eat Mario if they're not careful? That could be it. Alright, and as you had seen, as we entered this level, this is the star for getting the 8 red coins, so that means that I'm also going to be getting the 100 coins. I'm going to go ahead and go this way to get them. I'm not going to long jump over in the direction I had been going, although I have been skipping over that part since doing this. You know, I remember playing through Gary's mod and doing a picture that was called Watch for Rolling Moons, where I put the moon from Majora's Mask into Hazy Maze Cave. Yeah, that was certainly interesting. I think are there also coins? Well, there are coins on the island, so I think I will go down here and collect those coins again. Hi, Dory. Are you gonna eat us? Or do you not eat us? Was the sign playing a trick on us? I think it was playing a trick on us, because I do not think that she eats you. Ever. Although I think I remember trying to have her do that when I played this game as a kid. I think it was just a matter of someone trying to throw me off on that. You know, the game developers wanting to throw me off. We are going back this way. Will I be able to... Oh, that was unexpected. And now we are going in a different path, where we are going into a completely different room in the level. I was sure that there were a line of coins here, but I don't see them. Alright, so now here we are in a different room where we're going to be killing enemies and picking up coins. Yeah, I think there are plenty of coins over this way. I think that I also would like to talk about something that happens when I edit these Let's Play videos. Like, sometimes what I will do, and you guys probably have even noticed it if you've watched my earlier videos, is that during editing, I sometimes will need to turn down the volume of the gameplay and turn up the volume of my commentary, because sometimes it can be a bit hard to hear both my voice and the gameplay audio. I mean, I do still have the game audio play, because I still want people to hear the gameplay, but it might not be as great, but I've seen people do that when editing their Let's Play videos. I think that when I was doing the Let's Play videos on my old Let's Play channel, like the very early ones where I just recorded the gameplay in front of a TV, since I did not have an emulator set up the way that I do now, is that I remember I probably just... Well, of course, I recorded the footage alongside my audio, rather than have it be recorded separately, like I do now. Like, I'm using a website that is called Online Voice Recorder to record my voice, while I use another program called OBS Studio to record the gameplay. And they are different files, so this way I can edit my voice recording without having to, without having to also turn down the volume. Because if I recorded them both together in a single file, then I would not be able to turn down the gameplay audio without also turning down the... Well, wouldn't be able to turn down the volume of one source without turning down the other. Like, if I want to turn down my voice recording, I can do that, but if I was recording my commentary and the gameplay audio within a single video file, I would not be able to do that, because they would be within the same file. Although I think that I remember that when I first discovered that you could just record your voice recording separate from the gameplay, I think that I might have not done that with adjusting the audio. And sometimes the audio or the volume that I need to turn down can depend on the game, or even how loud I am able to talk into my microphone. Although sometimes I will also need to edit the audio in my microphone to make some parts of the voice recording be quieter than the others, because sometimes when I'm listening back to my commentary, there are points at which I may say something too loudly, like a little louder than the rest of the commentary, and I'm like, no, I don't like that, so I just turn down the volume portion of that to be at a lower volume than the rest of the commentary. I'm sure you guys might have noticed. Although for some reason, the music for Hazy Maze Cave was a lot louder than the rest of the game, and I've had to turn down the volume in Big Boo's Haunt. Did I say something different from Big Boo's Haunt? Did I say Hazy Maze Cave when I should have said Big Boo's Haunt? Because I meant to say Big Boo's Haunt. Like, the audio from Big Boo's Haunt was for some reason louder than the rest of the game. I don't know why. So I just had to turn down the volume extra when I got there. And if you're wondering what I'm doing now, I'm trying to find another coin, because I did not... Ah, there we go. I did not even see that metal cap right there, but we don't need it, because I got what I came here for. And there we have the star. Got 48 stars now. Okay, so we got 5 out of 7 stars in Hazy Maze Cave, and I've been recording for 17.5 minutes now, so I think I will actually go ahead and wrap up with this level. Have this episode be entirely dedicated to Hazy Maze Cave. I'm not sure if I will do that for every episode, although I just might, because I've gotten all of the cap power-ups, so there's not going to be any need for me to backtrack. I think I've done all of the backtracking there is to do in this game. So I think that from here on out, everything is going to just be a level in a single go. Although I'm not sure if that's going to be the case with the Bowser levels. It probably isn't going to be. Although we may not do the next Bowser level for a couple more episodes. I mean, we could do it right now. I could fight the second Bowser right now if I wanted to, because I have 48 stars, and in order to fight the second Bowser, I need to collect 30 stars, along with getting a star from another level, which we need to enter before we can enter Bowser in the Fire Sea. But, you know, right now, I am playing through Hazy Maze Cave. I'm wrapping up with Hazy Maze Cave. And there are 2 other levels. There's Lethal Lava Land and Shifting Sand Land. And I do know that I won't be able to do Dire Docks 100%. Like, I will need to get 1 star from that level, but then in order for me to get the rest of the stars, or some of the other stars, maybe not all of the other stars, but there are some stars in Dire Docks that I won't be able to get until after I've beaten Bowser in the Fire Sea. So what's the last star that we are getting? Navigating the toxic... Didn't I do that already? Wait, no. The one that I did was Amazing Emergency Exit. Or something like that. I don't know. If you wear the metal cap while you're down here, you won't lose any health. There are quite a lot of other coins that I probably could have gotten, but, you know, each level is plenty. And there we have pretty much the last star of this episode, and we've gotten 50 stars. 50 stars. You know what that means? You've reached 50 power stars. Now you can open the star door on the 3rd floor. Bowser's there, you know. And we've already gotten the 3rd floor unlocked, even though we haven't even gotten the 2nd floor unlocked, because we need to beat the 2nd Bowser. But 50 stars means that Mips is going to appear again. You know that rabbit that we saw earlier? Well, he appears when you get 15 stars for... Well, he appears when you get 15 stars, but then after 50 stars, he appears again. Although to me, when playing this game for the first time, it just felt like he just appeared randomly. But as it turns out, he actually appears for a second time after you've gotten 50 stars. Which does beg the question. What would happen if you got 50 stars, but you didn't get Mips the first time? I mean, would that mean that he would appear down here, and then when you leave and then come back, he's there again? I don't know. It's just that by the time I reach 50 stars, I always have Mips. Alright, I think that this is where the episode is going to end here. I'm gonna try to pick Mips up for the remainder of this time. I may just go ahead and speed through this until I get them, unless I get them in the next couple of minutes. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Oh, I got him already. Well, what do you know about that? No, 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 not you again. I'm in a great hurry, can't you see? I've no time to squaddle over stars. Here, have it. I never meant to hide it from you. It's just that I'm in such a rush. That's it. That's all. Now, I must be off. Ow, let me go.